Hey everyone, it's Dara. How's everyone doing today? If you're new to my channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know. Hugs, hugs, hugs. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, please feel free to like, comment, and share this video to your friends and loved ones. And also hit that subscribe button because I promise you, you won't regret it. So why am I all dressed up today? Well, friends, I want to give a little update about my teaching journey and also give a little motivation about dressing up, because I will tell you, friends, when you dress up a little bit and you're feeling kind of cute, it really makes a difference. So stay tuned. This video is going to be about how you carry yourself is how you feel about yourself, and why this is a very important way to boost your self-esteem and to give you confidence in you. I have been working behind the scenes, working on my business and re-strategizing and all kind of stuff. I've been tutoring, I have been marketing, all things entrepreneur life. So if you're a business owner or a startup, or you're looking to start your business, just know I feel your pain. It is not easy to work for yourself. People think it is because yes, you have some freedoms and you can do what you want, but it can be challenging because it's just you. The other thing that's difficult is you have to hold yourself accountable. When things are not working right, you have to kind of look from within and say, am I doing something wrong? How can I do things better? This is a major challenge even I have, and it's something I'm still learning. But one thing I'm here to say about that is, if you're finding yourself a little stuck or not sure, just know there's help out there. There are always resources out there that can really help you to feel unstuck and can give you that boost of confidence that you may be lacking at this time. As for me, I'm just treading along. If anyone knows that story, the tortoise and the hare, and I can tell you, friends, I am that tortoise. I'm going very slowly, but eventually I will win that race. No matter how slow you go, you have to keep going. Last but not least, some people have been asking me, do you miss being in the classroom? Do you miss your students? Absolutely yes. I am a classroom girl, always have been, always will be. I do miss my students very much. And I'm not just talking about my recent former students, I'm talking about all of my students that from back in '05 to now. So if you're my former student and you're watching, Teacher Dara misses you, and I hope you're doing well. The way you carry yourself will help you to feel good about you. And one of the things I've learned growing up from my parents is that it's not about the clothes you wear that makes the person. It's about how you wear it and how you carry yourself that makes you who you are. Now in my case, it's clothes and it's also hair, darling. Yes, a wig. I did not wake up like this. And I purposely want to wear this hair in my video because I wanted to just prove a point that whether you wear a wig or you don't, whether you wear a blazer, whatever you wear, you have to make sure that the clothes is not making you, that you are making you, if that makes sense. So let me give you an example. For me, my personal style is I love the business attire. I am a conservative. I love to dress in that conservative way. Don't get me wrong. I like to look a little sexy when I feel like it, but I'm not big on the whole showing everything, and that's just the way I was raised. So it's no shade to anyone who does. It's just that it's something that I'm not used to doing, and I will say this, that I think some things should be left to the imagination. If you are lucky enough to have someone in your life, you have a sweetheart, you should save that for your sweetheart. That's what makes it more interesting. But again, to each his own. I'm not going to get into that topic because that's a whole topic in itself. But if you're interested in hearing my opinion about it, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Always looking for new material. So for me personally, the business attire is my thing. I can put on a blazer every day and feel just as cute. I love tops like this. And this is not the most I don't want to say professional look, but I like it because you can make it look professional or you can make it look casual. I love these types of shirts anyway. Something about things like this is really cute. I don't know, I just love it. Let's talk about hair. Now, I will say that, as you may know, I do have short hair. I had my hair was a little bit longer years ago, but it got very damaged for many reasons. So I ended up just cutting it down short. And you will see me doing videos with my natural hair as well as my fabulous long hair, darling. And I like to switch it up. And I do that on purpose. And I'm going to tell you why. I know there are a lot of ladies out there in my situation. You lost your hair, you have balding, you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't show my natural hair because I'm just too embarrassed. And totally, I get that. It took me years for me to feel comfortable accepting that I have short hair and that it will never grow the way I would like it to grow. So thank goodness we have options like wigs and weaves to kind of help us to feel beautiful and not to feel so self-conscious. But I should stress now that you want to try to feel beautiful within yourself first before you start doing all this, because you don't want to rely on this to make you beautiful, because you're beautiful truly for who you are. If you're a believer, we learn at a young age that, you know, God made us wonderfully made. We are who we are. We are his creation, and so we need to embrace that and not worry about all this other stuff. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't improve yourself. It doesn't mean you can't try out different looks and styles, but the bottom line is how you carry yourself is what people are going to either decide whether they should respect you or not. Now, what I mean is, you can dress conservatively if you want to, but if you have a bad attitude or you're rude, doesn't really matter. You can dress very sexy and people might even think, oh my gosh, and make all these assumptions about you. But if you carry yourself tall with your head held up high and you let people know, listen, don't get this twisted, I'm a lady and I demand respect, or I'm a gentleman and I demand respect. There you go. So it's not so much the clothing, it's really about how you carry yourself. Now, I will say this because I'm sure someone is going to hear this and say, wait. If someone is dressing too revealing, how is that showing respect? Totally get that. When I say dress, and what I mean by sexy, there's a difference between sexy and slutty. I have to be honest. Sexy is the ability to dress in a way that's like you're giving a little hint of something, but you're not showing everything. And slutty, well, I think we kind of know what that entails, so I don't have to get into that. But you don't necessarily have to be overly conservative either and wear turtlenecks up to your neck to say that you are a lady or you're a gentleman. It's really about being yourself. You know, being yourself is always going to outweigh and always going to shine through more of what you're wearing. That's going to stand out the most, not so much this. This is what people see, but your personality is going to outshine all of that. So keep that in mind. The reason I keep doing this because I really want the hair to show in camera, but she's being a diva right now, so whatever. Wig problems, girlfriends. You know what I'm saying. Okay. Why is carrying yourself in a certain way so important? There are so many reasons for that. So I'm going to try to touch on a few of them. Again, I'm not trying to make this a controversial video because there are many opinions to this and there are a lot of people who may disagree with some of the things I say. But let me just say this is based on personal experience and my own opinion. We can always agree to disagree. Okay, one of the things that has always affected me as a black woman, not to make this into race, but I'm saying this on purpose, or just a person of color, you know, we go through some things, okay? And a lot of times people will judge us based on the color of our skin before we even open our mouths, before we even decide if we're going to wear a blazer or not. And so it is very crucial that you carry yourself in the most respectable way possible. There are a lot of stereotypes out there where people believe that if you look a certain way or you're from a certain place, that this is what it is. And you have to try your best to not fall victim to that. Don't be the stereotype. And so it's from my experience growing up in my neighborhood, being a black girl, and you know, and not following certain ways, you know, I got my share of, you know, hate for that from my own culture to outside culture, because from the inside it's like, oh, you're a sellout, you're not down with us, but from the outside it's like, you're all the same, so we already know your story. And so it's kind of like you're in the middle. You're like, which one is it, people? as you get older, you start to learn more about yourself and realize that you can't please everybody and you can only be you. It doesn't matter what skin color you are. It doesn't matter so much whether you dress conservative or not. It's really showing people who you are based on how you carry yourself. And if you carry yourself with respect, you will get respect. It doesn't matter anything else. But if you carry yourself in a negative way, then you have to expect negative ways to come back to you. What you put out is what you will receive. And that is such a true statement. Carrying yourself respectful and well is also a good self-esteem booster, right? I don't always feel gorgeous. I don't always feel fabulous. There are times where I just want to keep my pajamas on and be like, well, whatever. I don't always feel like, and even this is not considered glamorous or considered high maintenance. I mean, there are women out there that forget about it. Their hair will be 10 times better looking. They have full face of makeup. Their clothes is like super on point. It's name brand. You got some people out there that really go out their way. And I'm not one of those people. I like to be practical. I was taught from my own grandmother, as long as your clothes are clean or you got clean undergarments, you're good to go, and for me, I think if you have good hygiene and you have respect for yourself and you speak well and you carry yourself as a lady or a gentleman, you're good to go. Everything else is really a bonus. So don't feel bad or don't feel ashamed or don't feel away if you don't have that look or people are not responding to you the way you want them to because, maybe you don't have that way that people are looking for from you. Just be you. And if people don't accept you for you, honestly, they're not meant to be in your life. And I know that's easier said than done. You're talking to someone who has taken years for me to be comfortable leaving people alone and walking away. I have not always been this way. I've always been the type to want to please people and make everyone happy because I believe since I was a child, if I love everyone, everyone would love me. If I'm caring and hug people, people will care and hug me. And I've learned the hard way that although I was a child then, so it was okay, but you learn very quickly it doesn't always work that way. So it is okay to just be yourself. It is okay to accept that not everyone will embrace you, even if you carry yourself with the utmost respect. Sometimes people hate on you more because of that. Sad to say. All you can do is feel good about you, feel good about what you put on your body, feel good about the person you are, and as long as you feel good about that, believe you me, God will bring in the right people to you, and the people who are not for you, they'll just disappear. It's like sometimes you don't have to do anything. People will just move on. It's happened to me, and I am so grateful that I finally have a circle of people that I can really count on, that I know truly love and care about me, and I love and care about them. And everyone else is just everyone else, and I wish them well. But it's a good feeling when you can stand in your truth and you can stand tall and carry yourself well and let people know that what you see is what you get, whether you like it or not. And if you're cool with it, hugs, hugs, hugs. And if you're not cool with it, it's okay too. I'll just give you light hugs from a distance. But if you're a hater, okay, and you're being mean, no hugs for you. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this touches your heart and give you some perspective about the importance of carrying yourself well. And don't fall for the hype on social media about this. You have to always dress in the finest and you always got to pose and look and act a certain way to feel good about yourself or to get that respect. Let me tell you something, friends, and I hate to say this, but we're all getting older. And if you're lucky enough to see old age, and I say lucky because a lot of people are not living to see old age today, which is unfortunate. But if you're lucky enough to see old age, know that your body is going to change. You have to know that. There's so much Botoxing and tummy tucking you can do. You're going to get older whether you like it or not. And sometimes it's just better to be comfortable and be comfortable in the skin that you're in than to be worrying about trying to accomplish this look, whatever this look is, because then people miss out on the real you. And then you know what happens? You lose out on yourself. You lose yourself in this process. Teach his own. For me, I like to be comfortable. I like to keep things simple. And maybe that's why as a teacher, I feel like I do well. Because even in my profession, I like to keep things simple. So, teach his own. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you in the next video. Again, if you have any questions or comments, or you have any topic suggestions, please feel free to leave comments in the section down in the section below. I read all your comments and I try my best to respond to each and every one of you. So please feel free to do so. Love you so much, and I'll see you next time.